All right, so this is video number 2 of our live reaction to Nas's Magic album. Brand new album came out 3 weeks ago, about a month ago. We're doing a little reaction videos to each one of the tracks, and maybe it'll be one full long anthology of us reacting, or it may just be one by one, depending on how we feel. So, man, episode 2, we just listened to the opening Speechless. How do you feel about this? How do you feel, man? Going
I'm
into
still kind of
second?
speechless on it. I ain't gonna lie.
There we are.
How do you
So,
feel? That was
man,
your first time hearing it.
like, man, it's so many emotions that come in with it, but once you actually hear, I guess, like you said, Godson, like,
Yeah.
come back and at this age to be able to put out things that are relevant and new, and people can listen to and be like, oh, okay, that's a classic.
I mean, he started it off. He said, "I'm 21 years past the 27 club."
Yeah. So
I mean,
you still
that's
put out things that are like, okay, that's
yeah,
still something I can relate to
right.
as a young, well, I'm a little older than that too, but still as a young man, be like, okay, I got it.
Hmm.
And I'm at that place now where we're not at that crazy, we
Right,
got to be this way, Nas way, but we got to be this way.
right.
So here we go. So here we go. We're going to start video 2, episode, track 2, Meet Joe Black. So if anybody didn't know, there was a movie called Meet Joe Black out there in the 90s that starred Brad Pitt. I don't know if he's playing off that. We will find out on my end what he's playing off of. So here we go.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's, dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm, making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel shit. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap diva shit. The hood know you pussy, so we don't buy or believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back, you fuck around me, Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top 3, I'm not number 1.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, man, he put him on notice, man. Like, it was, he's Sugar Ray Robinson of it. Like, and that's for anybody who knows boxing. Sugar Ray Robinson was a bad motherfucker back in the day, boy. A bad
your
one.
mouth.
He used to get it, people, man. So there it is, man. Just man, it's almost like he gets it. And another Hit Boy album, man. Like, Hit Boy has he gets Nas, but he also, I think Hit Boy does stuff with Big Sean also now too.
He's an old soul as well, but
So
he knows how to harness that new energy. Yeah,
he basically works with 2 people only, really.
yeah.
And
I think
there's a
Kanye is
reason
doing a Hit Boy album now.
that'll be great for him also. Man. So,
Let's see him re-energized. I'm ready.
yeah, but man, your top 3, not the one.
That's tough.
I get it, man. He's at that
That's
place
tough.
where, I mean, longevity and skills wise, and he can still put out things that are so relevant. Like, it's not, I'm sure, like, yeah, if Jay dropped the album, it would be like, all right, we got you, Jay.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jay would be as relevant with his lyrics as this is. I think he hadn't done it that frequently. He's taken 5 years off periodically and drop a track, and
was the 444 album the last J album?
Yeah, and that was what
it was
almost now. So
yeah,
and before that it was like album 5 years. So he takes more time off. So yeah,
he's starting to do what Nas did, and now Nas is starting to do what Jay did, which is interesting.
Now he's like, I'm gonna put things out. I'm gonna put it out. Which now is like, he only has, I mean, he's in his 40s, so he can't do it forever.
Right.
Got stuff to put out, put it out. But yeah, he's not your top, he's definitely your top 3 if you're anybody who knows music. And
I would say so.
If he's not your top 3, then
Even hip hop
maybe he's
heads
top
that,
4 at worst.
right.
Top 4 at worst. Like so yeah, man. All right.
How could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. You fuck around me, Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny shit. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap in publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized, it's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind, I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Niggas say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house niggas. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits. Window down, blowing out great tents. New York's J. Prince on Houston Street. I caught the bounce before my nigga even bounced the beat. I took the hard way in the shit, man, it's the route for me. Run me the key.
Oh my goodness, man. That is
How you feeling now, GT? Like you're happier, to be in New York right now than you were half an hour ago?
Well, no, it's still cold. But no, man, that was it's yeah. This track's like a talk to modern hip hop, but also, yeah, it's kind of like I'm saying, look, you think you have it,
Yeah.
but you don't, man.
I can do what you do and still do what I do and do it
But I
better.
did it at 28 and I was better than that then.
Yeah.
I was already past that phase.
Right.
And you guys are still at your grimiest. I've been there
Mhm.
and done that. Like that. Wow. And the fact that he's like, you got fake shit on, what's the point? Like what?
Right.
And it's been said a lot. A lot of artists do probably wear fake shit a lot of time, and a lot of everything's not real. Like
Right.
but no one's gonna come back and say, I'm gonna go at Nas and say, oh, you said this. Like, good luck. Good luck with that.
You already seen what happened when you do that shit.
I mean, you may get some respect.
It's called
Trying it.
ether.
You may try it, but
I mean, more guys go at Eminem anymore, even though they're gonna get fucking slaughtered. You don't want to go with Nas because when you go with Nas, you know you're not gonna get a response unless Nas thinks
He's
that
yeah,
you can
he's
sit in the
worth
ring
it.
with them.
Yeah.
You know?
That's crazy. So yeah, man, it's coming up.
Run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. You fuck around me, Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. You fuck around me, Joe Black. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of chains in the game? Why would I?
For real talk, the nigga who killed hip hop for real is Nas, dog. That nigga killed hip hop. Hip hop is good. That nigga told everybody about it. He came out publicly and said hip hop is dead.
Why you in your feelings so much though?
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway, for those you don't know, Queensbridge is basically all over there. right there. And that's basically where Nas is from. That tells you how far New York's coming. Part of that is because Nas probably is one of the guys who invested in this area and made it bigger. Like hip hop's dead. He didn't kill it. He explained to you who killed it. That's it. And people didn't listen. I don't think enough people listened to be like, oh man, hip hop's dead. Well,
Yeah.
if you're in your feelings about it, that means he talking to you.
I think Nas, like what he just said, you know, he wasn't energized then off of, you know, what was going on in the game. Like the predecessors in the game didn't do it their own way, didn't push so hard to do it their own way, just to see you guys all do it the fucking same.
Pretty much, man.
You know, and that's that was his message. He was trying to light a fire under everybody's ass. Like, just do you and fucking do it your way. Yeah. You're settling too much for the music industry. You're settling too much. You're just trying to get a deal. They're raping you guys, and you're killing the fucking art. That's what he was trying to say, I think.
Yeah, that's basically what he said. Like, this whole point is, be you, man. Be original.
Yeah.
Even if it's something that's different. Like, man, like we're at the age where we grew up with people like I guess after Nas, those guys first came out, then you had the Outkast. You had those other guys from the South, Luda, Nelly, Ja Rule, 50 Cent. One thing you can't say about them, they were all different. They all had their own way of doing things.
Mm-hmm.
They may not have been people's top 10 or whatever list, but y'all were different. The guys in New Orleans, they were different, they had their own flavor. T.I. and those guys in Atlanta had their own style.
Cali,
St. Louis had their own
West
style.
Coast.
Cali had their own style.
Yeah.
New York even had his own style. Everybody had their own style.
You had to be original to make it onto the radio.
Different. Yeah. You had to be you. No matter if it was, oh man, you do too many love songs. Well, Ja Rule made a ton of money making love songs. Like,
yeah.
They made a lot of money making love songs. So yeah, whatever.
Right.
So,
but see, and this is kind of what I get. I mean, this is so many years later since Hip Hop Is Dead album came out, you know, but obviously I was living in Columbus, I think, at the time when the album came out. I was working at a pizza shop, to be honest. And all the guys I worked with, you know, their favorite rappers or whoever was hot at the time. Me, you know, I wasn't there putting the Nas disc in the top of the reader, you know, because that was just what I liked. But I always got shit for being a Nas fan because it wasn't, in their eyes, current, right? It wasn't what ruled the headlines. And I think, you know, when Nas looking back on it now, I think Nas knows, you know, and I didn't know. I'm not in the industry. I'm not a musician. I'm not an artist. But at the same time, you know, I think Nas then was like, hey, you know, you guys need to be original to last in the game.
Pretty much.
And, you know, I think when it came to that, you know, those guys had been, at that point, hip hop had been around for 30 years. So I think a little bit of those guys, those newcomer artists, they didn't last for a reason, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, just like country music or pop or anything, when that genre is around long enough, at one point you got to say, hey, you know, there has to be enough room now. You know, guys don't have to do the NWA stuff anymore. There has to be enough room now for us to eat too. Yeah. And I get it. I don't think us as hip hop heads understood it at the time because it was such a difference. You know, we liked the club music too from time to time because we went to the club, GT, didn't we?
That's what it was.
But at the same time, we took it in doses. And at that point, that was all it was. And all the guys, even the real ones like Nas, couldn't get any radio play.
Yeah, it was
right.
It was impossible because it wasn't getting people listening to their radio station at the time.
Right. But now, like here in this album, you know, for me it was, I think Nas coming to that understanding that, you know, Hit Boy he wasn't one of those artists like J. Cole that respected where it came from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that hip hop dead shit was directed towards artists like him.
Yeah.
You know, rather than a J. Cole or Hip Hop Is Dead. No. You know, like
people like that understood it and they're like, all right, I want to be part of this. I get it.
Yeah, so, exactly.
Like you said, man, that it's getting better and better. I mean, the first track at this one, and it keeps going, man. So I'm excited to listen to more of this. We got more live reactions of this great album coming to you, man. Pretty soon. Talk to you later.
Peace.